but the rest of them are not necessarily as critical because they're trusted. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks. All right. So with that, we'll move to chat. Um, yeah, but I think Vaishali, you have your dedicated sheet for chat. Can you, do you want to bring that up? It's a little messy here, so yeah, I think Vaishali has her. If you want to bring that up, Vaishali, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Please.
Yeah, and Sakshi, if you want to run through these, right?
Sure.
There are 9 stories that are ready for build. Yeah, what is outstanding there? And yeah, go ahead.
So for 7 to 9 8, I was trying to add some quick responses, but I see that it's asking for routing profiles to attach to it. So I don't see the routing profiles mentioned anywhere in the quick responses Excel. I've added a comment or query there as to which routing profile should the quick response be attached to.
Okay. I'll update the documentation, Sakshi, but it's all of the chats that or all of the chat writing profiles should have these quick responses associated.
Okay.
The document.
Sure. And for 6249, I think 6249, 6212, and 6211, all three of them carry our who user stories. But I'm a little unclear on what is for what. But for 61212, I have a doubt. I think for which the Shali must have also mentioned. So first thing is we need data. We need data for chat user stories. We don't have any records or any data for any of the data tables.
Yeah.
And do we have any ETA to get? I mean, when we are going to get that?
Okay, I will follow up on that. But sorry, can we go back to the boot? What's the so the dynamic hours just relates to what you already did. Next business day, that kind of thing. So all that's open here is just for you to validate that your solution works fine for chat and that there's nothing additional that we need to develop here.
Yes, it did work for chat, but the only thing is, I think these guys recently added yesterday only the voice. That is not required for chat, so I created a separate module for chat itself that doesn't have voice. It was a little messy having that channel check in there because it would have been difficult. So I have created a separate module itself which doesn't include chat and without SSL.
You created a separate version of
module.
chat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I pinged in chat as well. I pinged in the group as well, informing that because with voice it would have shown in logs, then it would have been difficult. Again, for Hoop, we need the overrides as well. Carry it's written same as voice, but if the overrides are same, I mean I would prefer if they're in the Excel sheet for that particular Hoop so that we don't miss the overrides.
Yeah, I talked to Tanya about that yesterday for voice. I'll take the same approach for chat and I'll update the documentation.
Yes, so I mean we have made the Hoop changes, but we'll wait for you to add the override so that we can deploy it at once. And then I informed two of the hoops had incorrect time zone. I've informed Vishali. She might have updated it for Frontline Eastern and Frontline QC. It is EST in the master sheet. It should be Canada Eastern as we discussed.
Okay. So Vishali, are you taking care of updating the documentation for that one?
Yeah. I think there were three user stories for Hoop. One was for Hoop holiday configuration, one is for holiday treatment. So holiday treatment again, I'm assuming it's disconnect and transfer, but I still need the data to verify how, I mean, to properly check. I can test with dummy data, but I still need the data to properly verify everything. And then one of the things is where we need to verify the business hours need to take into consideration the customer's time zone. So again, we need the proper data so that I can validate if the mappings are correct.
Okay.
That is there for Hoop. And I had some conversation about KVP with Kankesh. I've got a better understanding. I've pinged my queries regarding KVP to Dinesh as well. Maybe when he has some time, we'll talk about it. I've got an understanding on KVP. Apart from that, I will create the routing profiles and queues, and I think it's a quick connect story as as well ready? I don't see any quick connect
No,
story. I will set up.
I don't know if Quick Connect is applicable for chat. Let me double check.
Sure. Because if you have
It's a-
transfers there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know if they actually, like, from a business process, I don't know if they actually require it. I'll double check, because Mel has not provided any. So
Okay.
I'll see if she intends to.
Also, I think Lakshmi, we were supposed to. I mean, I was supposed to check that if Amazon bifurcates them based on channel. I don't think that it does that. Whichever routing profile you assign it to, it will go there. And Tanya can add something if she has more information. I discussed it with her as well. If you add the quick connect to a routing profile, which is for voice, I mean, they'll be able to see that quick connect. So you will have to add to those particular routing profiles. So it's not something that Amazon will natively do.
It's
To
not
bifurcate
bifurcated.
the quick. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then for that, I
So
think Harry is
for
going to
the
something.
interim, they do not have any omni-channel routing profiles. They split them. So in the interim, it's not a concern. They will.
It's not a concern. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll
Yeah.
need to
Okay.
focus for the future.
Okay, and I'll use the existing prompts, remove the SSML tags for now. But if Mel is providing you the data for prompts, Gary, if she can just make sure that she removes the SSML tags. I've already created the data tables, but I still need the user story so that I can, finally verify if the data tables that I've created are correct or not. I still don't have the user story for data tables. I created them from Confluence reference.
Yeah, the schema is correct. We just need Mel to populate the data.
Yes, but we all. Wait.